Yeah. Right, we're here with Steve Chettle, the new Baseford first team manager. Officially welcome to the club. It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long summer.
Obviously, we've seen you around the club for the last month and a half. Obviously, eager to get started. Obviously, the chairman's really delighted to get you on board. I assume you're now ready to hit the ground running.
I am. I've been ready for at least a month. I've had lots of time to plan pre-season and obviously trying to get the group together that we had. We've got an established group that did very well last year. But from my own point of view, yeah, it's great to be here. I'm looking forward to getting started for the pre-season games, and then hopefully look forward to the season when we're all fit and ready.
Obviously, you came down to watch a few games towards the back end of last season. So you've seen the sort of fitness levels that the lads finished with, and obviously you had the first training session on Tuesday. Yeah. How did they fare up?
They were okay. The balls were out straight away. I'm not a great advocate of just running around. You know, the lads have been at work all day and they want to come and be entertained. So the balls were out on Tuesday night. They all did really well. We had a little run at the end of the session, which some found it easier than others, but it's staple for the pre-season. Lots of ball work. We'll do some shape working towards the pre-season games, but there will be some fitness in between that as well.
Anything that you saw on Tuesday that obviously came to mind that obviously in your thought process for going forward for the season you probably thought, I like the look of that?
Not really, not from session one. It was just a general session. When we get to Saturday, we've got 11v11 planned in-house on Saturday, so there'll be a lot more shape and a bit more organisation and go through some patterns of play with the players as well. So first couple of days of training, like today, Tuesday and today, will be just general football stuff and getting some general football fitness out of them as well.
Obviously on Tuesday night I was down, obviously setting stuff up for you and stuff like that, and the chairman was watching obviously the session. His thoughts are that it looked a well thought out process, obviously for pre-season, and obviously he's, with your background, obviously playing for obviously people like Brian Clough and playing for Forest and their style of play. Yeah. Would that be your sort of focus?
I like playing football, but there is a case where I like to keep clean sheets. I was a boring defender, so keeping clean sheets, having a chance to win football matches is my first goal. But having entertaining football and having some good players in the team is obviously paramount in that. You can't do one without the other really. So having a solid foundation, but trying to play some attacking, exciting football for all the fans to come down to see.
Obviously last season we just missed out on the playoffs. Obviously a sticky patch halfway through the season. I'm sure the fans will want to know, do you think with the current squad that we've got that we can probably go one better this year?
Yeah, well, like I say, we've got an established group. I'm lucky in that respect that I've walked into a job that Martin did really well for the 4 promotions that he had, and Liam and Dom did really well at the end of last season. So I'm lucky that I've inherited a good group that did really well last year. We've added some quality players who've all played either in the league or in the conference prem. So they're great additions to the group, and we've set our internal targets between ourselves as players and staff and the chairman, but. We have targets to set, but we'll keep those a bit close to our chest at the minute.
Yeah, obviously based on that, like you say, you come into the club that's obviously you kept a lot of continuity, you kept all the backroom staff. I think all but 2 players have re-signed from last season's squad. Obviously, like I say, you've had a little bit of a look at it. Is it not a case of an evolution to the squad, or is it just like just a little tinkering?
Yeah, it's not broken. Nothing really needs fixing. We just need to improve in certain areas. I think if you'd have had a really good December, January last year, you'd have got around the playoffs. So, we need some consistency right the way through the start of the season, from August right the way through to the end of April. So we're hoping to get towards that.
Obviously, Baseford fans watching this tonight, obviously will have no doubt know all about you and your background and everything else. But what will your key attributes be? Obviously, bringing it to your management style to Baseford.
I've worked with certain individuals, good, bad and indifferent, so I've learned from all of those. You learn things that work really well and how to manage people, and I tend to think that I can manage people pretty well. I have a good rapport with the players. I tend to get along with most people, but no, I've been around football for a long time professionally, and I've managed and assistant managed in the last 4 seasons at this level or higher, with Nuneaton, obviously with Ilkeston before that. I've been coaching the pro game across at Forest and with Notts County as well, so a lot of knowledge, but obviously I'll be calling on the people that have been here for the last couple of seasons on their wealth of knowledge regarding the group, and we'll just pull it all together to see where we get.
Obviously from a personal point of view, you mentioned earlier Martin Carruthers, previous manager. Chairman gave a lot of loyalty to Martin. Obviously, he was here for 6-7 seasons. Was that part of your thinking when offered the job, that you got a chairman that is prepared to back the manager?
Absolutely. Martin did a great job here. With 4 promotions in 7 years, and it's something that I'd like to replicate. 4 promotions here gets into the Football League, so it's a bit of a big ask, but we're going to see how far we can get. And obviously, when I did speak to the chairman, he has stressed that it's not a second club. Martin was here for a long time, and credit was due to him. So I'm looking for some continuity from the management and from the players, and hopefully we'll get some success.
Obviously, got a packed pre-season schedule. All sides bar one, I think, that play at our level or above. Testing games.
Yeah, really testing. We go from Newark Flow Serve obviously on the 13th, and we play. We've got Mansfield Town as well coming across to see us. Local derbies at Ilkeston. We play Belper, and then we finish off obviously with Stocksbridge the week before the season starts. So it is packed. It is structured. We've got a plan to where we want to be by the time we get to August 17th, is when the real football starts.
Obviously, finally a month to the actual season starts, so obviously players will be cramming in the pre-season and the games. Off the field, I understand that season tickets have tripled, quadrupled since last season. I assume that might have a lot to do with your appointment. How do you feel about that?
Well, I can only do so much. I think it's down to the players who did very well last year. More importantly, I'm delighted. That the season tickets have tripled. We'd like to get more people down at Basford to see this fantastic facility and to watch the boys play. And the more support is more welcome. So I'm delighted.
Obviously, being a family club as well, you have a lot of rapport with the supporters. You told me in the past. That'll be something that obviously we can build on next season, and hopefully we can obviously get more sports through the gate as well.
Yeah, like I say, I love meeting people. I like meeting new people, and we need to get more people through the gates of Basford to recognise how good the setup is down here. But we need to make sure that the football is right to get more people down there anyway. So yeah, it's exciting times, and we look forward to the challenge, and we look forward to the start on August 17th.
Any targets?
I've got personal targets, but I don't want to be sharing them at the minute. I think everybody wants to get promoted. I think a realism is be better than last season with the people that we've added, and if we do better than we did last season, we should be around the playoffs, hopefully at least, fingers crossed.
All right, thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. That's it. Done.